Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing this E-Golem of Battle Healer Night Witch deck, and let's get right into it. So why not just play an E-Golem in the back, right? We haven't done that yet. Just go for an E-Golem in the back first play. He goes for a log, so that is 2 Elixir you are not going to have as defense for the push, which is pretty good. He goes for a cannon. Sadly, I don't have my monk in hand to just obliterate the cannon with the ability, but it's fine. We can spread out the defenses a bit. So here, I feel he is going to be playing a 2.6. No, he goes for a delivery. Very interesting. I guess I am going to rage that here, just so the Musketeer can die pretty quickly. Sadly, the Battle Healer is not capable of taking care of it in time. But the Night Witch does stay alive and gets more and more bats down, just to ensure that, in fact, it is going to swarm the tower. Hopefully, yes, very, very nice. Now, okay, I thought the Musketeer would start attacking the Monk, but that is fine still. My goal was to get the monk to tank for the left tower, and it worked, and it just 3 crowns this guy in a minute. So I guess we could play a Night Witch in the back for now. We could go in with that if we wish, or not, but we can also just kite. That does not kite, fair enough. Okay, I will kind of have to tank the hits from the Lumberjack, because otherwise it would have been simply enough, just too much damage. So we have still the Night Witch and the E-Golem on the left side doing a whole bunch of stuff, breaking the Inferno Tower. And now what if I just rage this up, right? Because it helps out against the skeletons. Doesn't kill all of them, but at least the bat is still the death bat. Just ruined his defense because it killed all of the skeletons, and now he doesn't have enough DPS to save his tower. So maybe the death bat. Yeah, no, okay, the death bat is going to be very, very helpful for this deck. At least now as well, we have the E-Drag. He does still go for a freeze, which I think was played a little too early, considering that the balloon was not affected by the rage of the Lumberjack's death at all. Here, the Battle Healer's spawn heal is pretty helpful. I think if I can... No, the Monk ability comes down too late, which is very, very disappointing. And the E-Drag does not connect onto the King Tower and onto the Wizard, which is also pretty bad, but still, and now still does not connect onto anything. But I say we should be fine. Anyways, we play E-Drag high, so if he wants to freeze, he does still have the E-Drag. But at least now we can tank for the Wizard's damage with the Battle Healer, you know, just in case he wanted to kill the E-Drag, and now we can just go in right away, because we can. It's really, once again, as simple as that. Sometimes you just want to go in, so you do. And now the push is turning to get towards his tower. He gets a lot of damage right onto his King Tower. Wait a little extra second before the ability, because now, yes, the Wizard is going to be targeting the Monk. And so we splash the damage right back onto the Wizard and onto the King Tower to win a beautiful game. Okay, we can just E-Drag for now. I get we could have played E-Barbs instead, but I feel we could actually just go into the bridge right away. Simply enough because I want to. He goes for a Fireball. Disappointing enough that I didn't get the E-Drag within range of the Battle Healer's spawn heal, but it's fine. Now we can arrows the Goblin Gang just to make sure. And now, yes, good, very, very good. The E-Drag does reset the Inferno, so the Battle Healer stays alive. But your tower is not, because even with the Skarmy, the tower will fall, and the E-Drag will start killing every single skeleton 3 by 3. And now we can even add a Monk onto that just because of the fun of it, right? The E-Drag is still alive. Sadly, it is being targeted instead of the Monk. It forces out a Fireball. That is fine by me. And even a log. I guess I was going to activate the ability, but for now we are fine. And of course, we do remain ready with the E-Barbs if he wants to go in again. And I mean, you're just down a tower, which you are not going to see again. I mean, I don't know why you're going this aggressively. Very... I mean, if you want to be doing that, sure. That is a lot of Elixir you played. And now you still have to defend a Battle Healer. Sadly, I don't have much counter push material yet, because I feel he could just be playing Inferno Tower and get away. Because I think he had enough, especially with the double Elixir coming along, and I would not have had enough to play the E-Drag to stun it. Now we can, though, just play the E-Drag. I guess rage it up just to take care of the swarm. And, of course, if we can... Yes, okay, that does stop any extra hits. He is still going to be playing very, very aggressively here. I think I am going to go for a Night Witch in the back. Just start preparing, once again, our push. We can activate the ability here to take care of the Spear Goblins. and get some chip damage onto the tower. The bat is going to help out tremendously on the right side. Battle healer should afterwards be coming back towards the left side, and now we have a pretty solid push being built here. Sadly, okay, the Night Witch does die, but we still have an E-Drag and a battle healer, and now another Night Witch coming down. The Rage is going to kill a couple of skeletons, and now it is still staggering the goblins for a bit. The battle healer's spawn heal keeps, I guess, things alive, and now we got the bats on the tower with the E-Drag, with the E-Golem. The battle healer is healing everything up. We get a whole bunch of damage. The arrows can clear the way for the monk to start going towards the tower. I guess for now we can just ability. Sadly enough, the ability comes down just a second too late to be throwing that fireball back. I have to keep in mind, he does have freeze, but this is kind of stupid, but I really want to do it for the sake of having fun. So I guess I did kind of just go in, and the Rage takes care of all of his swarm. We can even arrows on top of that just to make sure and get his king tower with any problem. So here the E-Drag should be able to take care of both. It gets the cannon cart outside of its mobile, I guess, form. We do still have to stop that giant skeleton. That is very, very disappointing because that is 4 elixir I could have played elsewhere. Not sure why he used that tornado, considering I was pretty sure the Night Witch would have either died to the tornado, to the bomb, or afterwards to the magic archer. But I guess it's fine. Now we can just go in at the bridge with some E-barbs if he wants to play basically anything. I feel I am going to rage just because now they take care of the swarm a bit faster and they run towards the tower, well, a lot faster, and the cannon cart comes down too late. So we get some solid E-barbs hit. The monk should be able to take care of the cannon cart without too much problem. Keeps it within range of the tower, so it dies even faster. And we still have the battle healer to tank for the giant skeleton if he wants to play it. We get some extra chip from the ability. For Elixir, I think we are still pretty close. I guess we're down 3. It's fine. Monk should be able to get a hit, I believe. Yes, and that is pretty good. We have the E-Drag ready. If he wants to start playing some longer range stuff. He plays his magic archer very, very far away, which is good because that does kind of just allow me to put my defenses anywhere without him getting all too much of a connection onto my tower. Interesting tornado, considering the fact that that is not going to get... That does actually get the magic archer onto the tower. I did not think it would. That's okay. We still get a decent counter push with the E-barbs and E-drag. Forces out a golden knight. We did lose most, if not practically all, of the damage lead. Actually, E-drag is helping out a bunch here, but we are ready with a counter push here, healing back the Night Witch with the spawn heal from the battle healer, and we have the rage ready to start getting everything together. We can arrows just to make sure the goblins die faster, and now we can reach the magic archer, which already has lower health. He does NATO it back. It is only getting him a bit of time. We still get some massive damage. The E-drag is ready to start defending some stuff. We have the monk that will help get the damage back onto the cannon cart. Maybe my E-barbs were played a bit too low here. I am going to rage just to make sure the goblins are taken care of pretty quickly, and everything else will also die in there. Maybe even the... okay, one of the E-barbs runs out of range of the bombs. Range that should connect to the tower. That does connect to the tower. Very, very good. I am going to play an E-drag high in case he wants to start getting some connections with a magic archer onto my tower. At least he's going to be connecting onto the magic archer and retargeting it onto the E-drag. The goblin drill is very well defended over here, and now we are ready with the arrows to kill the magic archer in time. And okay, I could have raged. I think I actually am gonna rage because it is gonna heal faster, get the bats to deal a whole bunch of damage onto the giant skeleton. Not entirely sure about my monk, but it's fine. It still deflects damage onto the cannon cart, tanks the bombs damage with no problem, and gets some solid chip onto his tower. We have the E-drag once again still just ready to take care of some stuff. Battle healer is gonna tank for the golden knight's charge and damage. Night Witch is ready to take care of the goblin drill, and he actually nails everything back, which is very, very aggressive from him. He gets some good damage, I have to admit, but I am still hoping we can get more than just some solid damage here. The battle healer is coming down a bit too late to be really helpful with his spawn heal, but the cannon cart is targeting the monk ability, and he's just not going to be able to survive. I am ready for the double elixir. He is still not playing anything. He goes for a golem the back. That was to be expected. I go for an e-golem opposite lane, and of course we can always start going for an e-drag, a night witch, and everything on that side, because of course we always have the e-barbs ready to either start destroying his tower or to start destroying his push. So he is not going to be winning for that one. There we go. We can already get the e-barbs. I am going to be playing the rage defensively because I feel on offense we are already clearing things up beautifully. And so now we, on top of that, have the E-barbs on the left side that go in with the battle healer. So now it even forces out a Phoenix onto the right side. And sadly, though, I don't have much anti-air in my push, so the E-Drag is going to be dealing a lot of damage. He activates his King Tower. I am going to cycle some arrows just so I can get back to a rage and get the battle healer to heal everything a lot faster. And, of course, break the tower, dude. I told you, I do not need luck when playing E-Golem. You should be terrified of it. He logs on top of that. It is fine. I am ready with a Night Witch to start helping out on the left side. His E-Spirit is probably going to give him a tremendous help as well. The Bat is going to help out with the Miner. That is very, very helpful. We can try to split our defenses, our push a bit more. And then maybe play a Monk in there and activate the ability just about now. Because if he... That actually works! That works! And the E-Spirit dies to the Rage, so it doesn't kill any bats! Dude, now you are just in trouble, and while you take care of all of that, I'm even going to arrows on top of that just to make sure that the goblins die right away. Now the Monk is going to start shredding your Inferno Tower. It is not going to have time to charge up, and now we have the Battle Healer, the Night Witch, and the Golem going to rush the right side. Disappointing, though, that we did not get the left tower. He is still fiercely defending the right side. I nearly did go into the bridge again, but I feel that would have just given him far too much of an Elixir lead. And for now, we already have a fantastic position for damage, so maybe not screw it up by giving him so much of a lead. Okay, that is too aggressive, right? That is too aggressive because I already have an E-Drag, so I can just add on to my push, and now I rage it up to make sure that it does reset your Inferno Tower. I arrows on top of that onto nothing. It's fine. Now the E-Drag is still going to be charging onto the Goblins just to make sure that they get as little damage as possible onto the E-Golem. And now I believe that is going to be tower, man. You cannot stop this. Yes! Freaking rocket cycle decks are so annoying, and I'm super glad to have deflected his rocket. Can I actually manage to get the Monk down in time in front of everything? Because that wouldn't be too bad. Right, it should be able to take care of the Archer Queen without all too much of a problem. The Archer Queen does actually stay alive, but he doesn't use the ability, sure. Night Witch is a threat, I guess, since the tower is ignoring her. Fine, we did give the opponent a lot of Elixir, but the thing is, all he can really do about it is play poisons and miners onto my tower. So I'm not necessarily worried here. The Battle Healer is going to help out a lot against the Miner. I guess we can just go for some E-barbs for now. Because the problem is that we need a lot of Elixir for the push to be successful. Because we need a lot of stuff. For sure, though, my current push is not going to go far. I guess we can still Monk in there for the sake of it. Maybe just wait a little extra second for it to be within range of... that is too late. He goes for a very, very aggressive Poison Log, which is 6 Elixir, which I'm not sure you necessarily should have played, considering now I can just build up my push behind the Monk, and hopefully it will work. Now here we can activate the ability, make sure that the bomb tower does die and deflect a good portion of the Archer Queen's damage. And now right before you can ability, I get the rage down, and now I have a whole lot of stuff going towards the tower. And even if you try to defend, the E-Golem, which is being raged up, gets a whole bunch of damage, gets the lead back, and we are now in a fantastic position. See, playing 6 Elixir onto a Monk like that, I really don't think was a great idea. And now... you know what? Screw it. We still have the Monk ready with its ability to just walk in range of everything and start, yes, damaging the Archer Queen, damaging the bomb tower. We can Battle Healer, get some spawn healing in there as well. We can right away arrows the goblins, make sure he gets as little to no value out of that. We rage, and that should be game, dude, because the raged Battle Healer is going to deal so much healing that in the end, you can simply not defend. So anyways, that will be it for today's video with the E-Golem Battle Healer Monk deck. I hope you enjoyed. I most certainly did enjoy playing this deck. It went super well. And of course, building one massive push is always super enjoyable because you just wreck your opponents. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care.